Hi, my name's Matt, and I work at Michael Page in London, and I'm part of the team that looks after marketing, digital marketing, recruitment. Just wanted to give a bit of a market update, hopefully gives you a bit of a snapshot of what we're seeing at the moment and is of some use to you. I think in terms of areas that are doing well during a time like this, it's quite logical. Businesses that have an e-commerce element to them seem to be holding up fairly well, potentially even growing, whether that's they were pure play businesses before anyway, or whether they were focused more on retailer channels beforehand, and now they are kind of looking to invest more into the online side of things just to make their business more resilient during times like this. In wider sectors, it's very much dependent on how robust the service and the product is at a time as whether demand will be continued. I think again it's fairly obvious where that may lie. There's certain areas of financial services, the health industry, and certain areas of the technology industry as well seem to be doing much better than other areas. Obviously, that's all kind of relative to the wider market. In terms of skill sets, I think, again, as we expected, it's the digital skill sets that have been more in demand. Yes, that comes in the form of specialists, so particularly on the online retail side, it's, your PPC specialists, your e-commerce specialists, SEO, social media, that kind of thing. And that's sort of reflected in the wider sectors as well. Although instead of the B2B areas, your generalists are still very much in demand because they have adaptable skill sets and they can use their campaign and project management skills to adjust to both the current market and then adjust to the market coming out of the other side of this as well. I think as another general comment for clients and candidates is that it's clearly a market where for any particular job there is a high volume of applications. I think a lot of candidates are applying to a lot of roles, and that's producing a lot of noise. That's quite low quality. And as if you're a candidate out there looking at the market at the moment, I understand you might have a real need to find a role. You are probably better off spending time really reading the job description carefully, making sure it applies to your skill set, and spending more time doing a quality application than trying to get as many applications out there as possible, because the volume in this sort of market isn't really what's going to get you the feedback. It's how good a fit you are for the role and the quality of your application to that role. And that will hopefully get you a little bit more traction. Likewise, for clients, you will, when you release a role, there will be a lot of applications that are just not suitable at the moment, just by the nature of the market. Certainly, that's what we're seeing. And when you're trying to find the best sort of 4 or 5 people in the London market to interview, that can be really challenging in a time like this. So again, there's a real challenge there around finding the quality within the noise of the market at the moment. So if you're a client and you want to get any more information, we have lots of data at our disposal around the market, around salaries, around what job boards are doing, what other companies are doing. So please do let us know, and please do get in touch. And likewise, if you're a candidate and you are looking for a new role, please do get in touch with us as well. Contact details are below. Thanks very much for your time.